To lead it off, he is in center field with Jose Altuve at second. Marcana's in left. Stephen Piscotty.
Occasional changer and change up and slider. So he's been pretty darn cool. You got Bregman, Correa, Altuve, and Yuli Gurriel over there first.
In 5 games at .368 so far in the postseason. He will lift this in the air to shallow ground. Will stats above Dodger Stadium as we get it started. First pitch strike, the high strike from Urquidy. In the World Series and the Twins this year. His first start of to center field, and Springer going back. It'll take him to the track at the in the first inning. Ball's been flying out of here, and it's the A's who get today.
You said a minute ago, Don, it's a little cooler at 80.
First inning. Well, Pinder was placed into the start because in front of those home runs there was no one yesterday. This is to left field and struck pretty well. Back goes Brantley towards the warning track safely. Wall ball double has Pinder at second with one down.
As you said, with the ball flying, great swing, stayed through.
He's got 3 home runs now in the postseason. It's just to really take the helm in that regard and get him fired up.
Yeah, we talked yesterday in the Oakland team. It's crazy to think they had no runners in scoring.
A couple of times. This one fouled off to the left out of play.
And that's
0-2 pitch, kind of get jammed and pops it up. Donato coming back. He's got to play. George Springer, the top of the order for the Astros.
Who they've entrusted with the ball. Sorry, they've scored an inning. 4 times Astros come back and scored. So right here, they need a
lost 4 games, 4 wins for this edition of the Houston Astros.
Yes.
Fly ball, sky to center, but he's there.
Infield, Bender at third, Simeon, La Stella, Mattles.
Rising for Altuve.
2 games facing the Astros. He's been
1, and that is up and away for ball 2. He became the 2nd youngest games in a single postseason. This is driven out towards Altuve, and this game is so trading solo shots, and this one was a blast to left center.
That was a no-doubter for him. Now it's the 7th time.
Michael Brantley bats now with 1 down, and the grounder, and that'll get through the shift on the right side. Bregman with 1. This one is to left center, and that's going to get in for a base hit. Over to play it. And Carlos Correa, 6 for 14.
There's a good changeup.
At first, Brantley at third. Here's a ground ball to third base. Pinder go to second for 1, on to first. Kind of threw a changeup there to first base, and able to beat it out.
See here. Yeah, La Stella.
Well, the results have been still pretty good. You know, he gets jammed and pops it up to the right side. Stops Simeon. He is unbelievable what some of the guys have been through this year. So many. There's an 0-2 that is sent out towards deep right center field. Back goes Springer at the wall. He ties the game at 2. So home run derby again today from
Now, a guy in the middle of the lineup they've been waiting to get going. 2nd home run given up on a off-speed pitch up in the zone.
2nd straight start for Piscotty, getting the start in right field. In the air to right field there. Going here. One of these struggling, fouled off to the right out of play, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, I think so.
Swing and a miss.
You're asking the wrong guy. I make up.
Popped up foul off to the right out of play.
Yeah, we see
coming up here to Laureano, and that is ball 4. So there you go. There's a walk. 5 postseason games. Got 2 home. Murphy takes a strike. Against the wall, of course, and this one is popped up foul off to the right. And it's again lofted foul off to the right out of play.
And he got
takes strike 1. 350 average so far in the 2020 postseason for Simeon. Drives this to center field. Springer has got a beat on it, battling the sun.
13 have come immediately after Oakland.
Featured in the inning, and this one is popped up foul off to the right out of play. Deck. This one is line to left. Canna on the sinking liner will make the catch up in this game. That's out of the 8th spot. Day as the designated hitter. Sardo missing at 98 up and away. Swing and a miss there makes it 2-1 now to Swing and a miss, and he strikes out Diaz. First K of the day for Lazard, which is kind of surprising because he features 98 at times.
Yeah, well, I think what he does is exactly.
Maldonado will lift one to shallow center. Laureano coming in.
Him to kind of get this inning going. Not really the feel for his breaking ball yet.
Steve Baker joining us from the dugout live as this game is tough.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting as we were talking about the off-speed.
Ground ball shifting, but diving at first is Gurriel, and left. And you're right, one of the few balls that has not either. Swing and a miss, and Pinder chasing that pitch, strikes out. With Bob Melvin twice. We met with him this morning first, and then with.
He said down 2-0.
This is popped up. Sun. Fouled off to the right, out of play.
Both these guys giving up some home runs on off speed.
And a swing and a miss, and the helmet comes off as he strikes out. Second K. Lines this one to center field, and a ringing single to center. It is a very free and easy swing, and it goes a long way.
But good plate discipline, and usually.
A couple times with the Cleveland Indians. Very high. Moves up at. And a grounder back to the mound. Luzardo fires to second for one. On to first. That's two. The Oakland A's fourth inning. Tied up. Delivers this, and it's driven to deep right field. A towering Holson with his second home run has put the Oakland A's on 2 Athletics lead.
I don't know if that ball's landed yet.
Shot. I mean, we made fun of it, but really it's been unbelievable.
Yeah, but another.
So you have the Stella who sprays it foul.
Well, even though Urquidy gave up.
Popped up short right. Gurriel, Altuve strike at that. He walked in the second inning. He only got jammed and flips it foul.
That's one thing this series, if you've looked.
And he sends this one to left center field. On the he was in right center, has to go to left. The 4 hits gathered today for the Bregman will take strike one. May not have been. Ended the third. Broken bat, foul down the left field line. This is driven out towards left field. Back goes have room. Apologize, Astros fans. Doing nothing now. The flag's pretty still out there. Being straightaway center field at Dodgers. And a strikeout, and that is going to be ball 4. So this on the ground into a shift, and Listella will go to second for one. On to first. Of the 5th, and it's a fly ball sent out towards deep right center field. Front of the wall.
Back to the wall in right center.
Shift on him in the infield on the left side, and it hasn't given Bob Melvin a chance to put anything on.
I was going to say they.
This one ripped down the left field line. He was out ahead, fouling it off. Simeon drives this to center field. Springer at the wall. That ball is gone. Number 4 of the day for the Oakland A's. And they take a 4-2 lead on. And this time it's Simeon.
Well, you might wonder about it. And he knows it right away.
Benefit of 4 solo home runs, lead at 4-2.
Top of the 5th.
About the Oakland bullpen being the best perhaps in the majors. There's ball 4. Stella's
these 2 games here so far minus.
At Pinder. Around this one foul over by the A's dugout there. How on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way to center field. A base hit. Davis, who has home runs in each of the first 2 games of this division. This is to shallow. Springer coming in, battling this. It's not a factor yesterday, but overall 0 for 9. I'm looking for. Oh no. Shift on him on the right side. He is taking, and he takes ball 4, and that will load the bases. His home run to right center. Strike 1. Elevates at 95, and he chases upstairs. 0-1-2. And it's looped, and coming is Springer, and he'll make the.